Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Jeremy Rockliff becomes 47th Premier of Tasmania by Nell Barrat's April 8, 2022, 1:49 p.m. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size. Jeremy Rockliff has been announced as the 47th Premier of Tasmania, following Peter Gutton's resignation on Monday. At a press conference on Friday morning, the former Deputy Premier promised an energised commitment to the needs of Tasmanians and a stable government after multiple cabinet reshuffles in recent months. Tasmania's 47th Premier is Jeremy Rockliff. Mr. Rockliff said his priorities would centre on innovative reform in education, employment, housing and the state's healthcare system, but his main focus would be the economy. Our key priority is to ensure the economy, the momentum that we've built up with over 31,000 jobs that we've created over the course of the last 8 years, that momentum continues, that investment continues, he said. Mr. Gutton announced on Monday he was stepping down from the leadership and leaving politics, citing family reasons and the pressure of governing during the global pandemic. That period through Christmas completely drained me. I've got nothing left in the tank to give, he said. Mr. Rockliff, whose electorate of Braddon spans much of Tasmania's west coast, had been the state's Deputy Premier since 2014 and is also Minister for Health. He has been a Liberal Party member of the Tasmanian House of Assembly since 2002. Noting his humble farming background and relentless passion for politics, Mr. Rockliff said he looked forward to serving and working for Tasmanians as Premier with an energised, a unified and an enormously committed team. Minister for Infrastructure and Transport Michael Ferguson is the new Deputy Premier. The new leadership team is yet to announce a cabinet, including who will replace Mr. Gutton as Treasurer. The appointment of Mr. Ferguson was met with some backlash at Friday morning's conference. Reporters questioned why Attorney General Elise Archer had pulled out of the race for the position of Deputy Premier, despite telling local media she intended to nominate. I'm a big fan of Elise's commitment. But deputy leader positions are the gift of the party room, Mr. Rockliff said. We have a very capable team, a very united team, and I'm very proud of them. As I looked around the room this morning, I saw a lot of diversity, a lot of commitment and a lot of energy, and each and every one of them stood for Parliament to make a difference. While Mr. Rockliff said Mr. Gutton would remain a long-lasting friend, the new Premier said he would establish his own set of priorities and commitments for the state. I'm my own person and I will forge my own path, he said. He thanked Mr. Gutton for steering Tasmania through some of the most challenging years in its history. There is absolutely no doubt in my view, and that of all Tasmanians, that he was very committed leader, an inspiring leader, and I wish him all the best, Mr. Rockliff said. With Marta Pascual-Journola, our breaking news alert will notify you of significant breaking news when it happens. Get it here. Thank you for reading the Herald. This article is complimentary. Register or log in now to read more articles and unlock extra benefits. No payment required. Read more. Continue with Google, continue with Apple, or email address. Continue by continuing. You agree to your personal information being collected under our privacy policy and accept our terms of use. Hide content.